Dr. Sayantan Ghosh did his ophthalmic training from RIO Kolkata, and he has masters in political science and international relations, and international law is his specialization. So we have a very unique niche speaker here with us, and he is going to present on a very intriguing topic, a road to rural, an ophthalmologist's call. So over to you, sir.
A very good morning to the respected seniors and my dear colleagues. Am I visible?
Yes.
So my topic is road to rural and ophthalmologist's call. I don't have any financial disclosure. First, why is rural? Why is rural so important? Because 67% of India is rural, according to the population survey we are having. Whereas the doctor population ratio is less than 1 per 20,000, especially the ophthalmologists, as per the NPCB data. And caseload is 10 times more than the urban in rural areas, as per the NFHS data. But our oath asks us to serve the population. So why aren't we rural? There's an apprehension. This torch signifies the rural practice, right? And the slit lamp, vitrectomy, or the subspecialty approaches characterizes the urban approach. So lack of standard instruments, no standard protocol-based treatment, minimalistic lifestyle, poor infra, poor professional and personal growth, all these are our apprehensions. Coming to the hierarchy of the health system, it is actually a pyramidal system with the base formed by the ICAM. In the private world, it's the ICAM or school health program in the government services. Then comes the small eye hospitals or subdivisional hospitals, medium-sized centers in the district hospital or secondary care hospitals. And the last one, the medical colleges or the corporates. These first two, the ICAM and the small eye hospitals, they actually cater more than 50% of the population in the India. And they have only OPD or a single OT microscope. Village, we have 2.5 lakh villages in the India. And Tier 3 cities are more than 100. But doctors, all the ophthalmologists are actually concentrated in these two centers because they have multiple microscope, they have subspecialty. Tier 2 cities more than 50 cells, Tier 1 is less than 40, almost 40. So we are concentrated here. Competition is more and competition is less in the rural areas. This is a curve taken from the Goldman and Sachet. What do you want? What is our situation after 10 years? What do we dream after 30 years? What do you want? Satiation or satisfaction? How do we scale this satiation or satisfaction? They have given 3 parameters: professional growth, social growth, and personal growth. Now this green line is personal growth. Why is this so important? In the mid-career level, at the 20 years, 10 to 20 years fact, it is very swelling up in the mid-career level. What is personal life? Family completion. Methodically speaking, having 2 children. Ensuring future of next generation. That requires school, colleges, well-being of the dependents. Our parents require state-of-the-art hospital facilities, leisure goals, malls, cinema halls, parks, we require, isn't that? And professional growth, social growth. Now, this personal growth hinders the rural growth of rural migration of the ophthalmologist. Many of the ophthalmologists are from the rural areas. Basically, they're born and brought up there. But they do not prefer to go there because these things hinders them. And social growth, apprehension, appreciation, networking, social standing. In the professional growth, rank from a JC to a medical director or from an assistant professor to the principal. These are quite possible in rural areas. In fact, this is faster in the rural areas. Let's have a comparison of the different setups: rural, the semi-rural, or the urban. So urban is subspecialty care. Semi-rural is slit lamp, rural is torch. So what do we have in the semi-rural areas? Per surgeon case number is quite high. In fact, we can have equipped subdivisional hospitals, but paying capacity is low. Here, per surgeon case number in the urban areas is quite low, but high paying capacity. So we need to require more time investment, and the learning curve is slanting and slow. We are coming in the details. This is very important slides. We have an existing healthcare model. What are the existing healthcare models in the for the YOs, young ophthalmologists in the rural areas? It can be government, it can be private, it can be government and private. So the money matters, isn't that? So in government, monthly salary ranges from the 60K to 1 lakh to start with. In the private, there can be 2 possibilities. It can be an individual setup, entrepreneurship, or it can be an institutional setup where we join as a consultant. Again, the monthly salary is 1 lakh to 1.5 lakhs. But if you start an individual setup, it almost 5 to 10 lakhs to start with. Again, the details follow. Now, this institutional setup can be different. Basically two strata. First is insurance based and second is out of pocket based. We call it from the health administrative perspective. The insurance based is actually NHS, that is the England model. And out of pocket is actually the Finland model. In fact, Finland also doesn't follow that right now. What is for India in insurance based? RSBI, Ayushman Bharat, NPCV, the seasonal bust will be there. In the winter season, there will be huge bust because number of the cataract surgeries will increase. And out of pocket, here there will be a lower income, but it will come on kind of a fixed throughout the year. And we can have a different permutation and combinations of government and private together. This is a very important topic, rural entrepreneurship. Can we have entrepreneur and doctor at the same sitting? Can the same doctor be an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur? Rural areas gives us assured patient load, definitely. Rapid rise in the professional skill. A person does 500 SICS or 500 FECOs and a person does 5,000 FECOs. Definitely the next person will have professional skills. I mean, there will be variations, but it is usually expected. Less corporatization will be there. If you have an individual center, there will be creative independence. There won't be much pressure from the investors. Early capital building will be there. What is this capital? It can be monetary capital. It can be human resource capital. Do we have credit for rural entrepreneurship? Definitely we have. Mudra scheme is there. MSME loans are there. Cost to land is low. Cheaper manpower is there. And this break off is earlier. Why is this break off important? Because when we start practicing anywhere with an entrepreneurship, this break off, if delayed more than 4 or 5 years, actually this center is going to close. But for the rural areas, this break off is quite earlier, even before 1 year. It is possible not only to maintain, but to have a sound profit. This is again taken from an investing banking chart. From junior consultant to senior consultant, rural takes less time. And if you want to be a medical director of an institute, yes, rural is the area. It takes almost 10 years and almost doubles up in the urban areas. What is the disadvantages of rural healthcare? The problem of a king, because you are one in rural healthcare. You cannot expect have to have more than 10 doctors or 10 ophthalmologists having at your center. You cannot have. So whatever problem comes to you, do not have an umbrella for you. You do not have much of consultation to do with some seniors. So we have to deal with all the problems. It can be legal, it can be medico-legal, it can be medical. There can be stereotyping, cataract, again cataract. So it can be stereotype. Chances of professional disconnect. If I am in an urban city, I have so many centers, I have so many doctors to compete with. So I have to be on my toes. I have to be updated every day and night. But that doesn't mean in the rural areas, even with a lesser educational updation, I can have a sufficient amount of earning. So the professional disconnect can happen or may happen in the rural areas or rural practice. There can be political interference. In a corporate kind of a practice, in an urban practice, in a district practice or an institutional practice, where I am not the owner, this political interference usually dealt with the administrative level. It may reach us, but not in that magnanimous way. It can be an uncertain terrain in the rural areas. Centers tend to fail. We see so many centers being closed if you open up the RSBI charts. And they sometimes work as money siphon. They can be a money laundering. The investor can be a money launderer. So we have to be very careful about that. There can be poor connectivity because lots of journey time is to be wasted. And there are many ophthalmologists, as we know, we actually journey from the metropolitan cities to the tier 2 or tier 3 and come back to the metropolitan cities. And lots of time is wasted if this continue like this hybrid model. But if they shift to the rural, this journey time is less. Now this co-work or agent-based practice, this is again very, very important. I practice in an urban area. So like the previous talk was there. So I can promote myself over the social media platform, over a website, over the normal ways of advertisement. So the patient knows me by the normal ways. But in peripheral areas, the co-work or agents are providing at least 50% of the patient. So patient doesn't come to me with directly knowing me or in the first time, in the first year of my entrepreneurship. They may come after 1 or 2 years, but usually they come through a co-work or agent. So there can be legal hurdles. It's a food for thought, probably another talk. Par case payment is definitely low in the rural areas. This is the best available model as per the some studies go on. This is hub and spoke model. So if we can center our, if you have the main center at tier 2 or tier 3 city, these are the drainage areas. So we can have village clinic, which operates 1 to 2 times or more than 2 times a month, and monthly or bi-monthly eye camps. This will actually drain the patients, make them informed about our center and what are the facilities available, so they can come, and this will reduce the dependence over the agents or quacks. One information here, in India, cataract to non-cataract ratio is 1 to 200, whereas in the developed countries, it is 1 to 10. And if you go to rural areas, it is more than 1 to 400. So what is the problem there? So we are actually seeing tip of the iceberg problems in the rural areas. And we are not diagnosing, let alone the posterior cases, not even the all cataract cases. Refractive error is a huge problem there. So we have huge case load in the village clinic. What can be the role of YOC here? I chalk out 3 points. Maintain a database of the YO available for the rural, so that the all ophthalmologists are not available. Hand-holding of a startup is possible. Monitoring and regulation is possible. And the slide, what do we like, Mark or Baleno? And what is the income trajectory here? So the rural starts at the lower age, but finally end up somewhere higher after the 5th year. Do we have examples from the other fields? Yes. A Bengaluru hydroponic farm by the IIT couple. It is working very fine. They have right now more than 50 crores of investors' money. Kashmir Jaffran marketing, they are actually making this Jaffran processing down in the village level. LVPI model of telemedicine is a very good model of telemedicine. So we can have a hub and spoke model like this. IITH and DRDO joint venture for artificial limb. They're making the limbs right down from the village level. Entrepreneurs are making the parts of the limb in the village level itself. So let's hear the heart out. We have social duties. Can we deny that? Earning is decent in the rural areas. Lifestyle is compromised. But if we think so, there are schools available. And many of us are from the rural areas. How can we come out from the rural areas? Political interference? Where is it not? Thank you for patient hearing.
Thank you so much, sir. I think it's very motivating for the young ophthalmologist to take that stride to become a rural entrepreneur. For the want of time, we just cut short the discussion for now, and